Whether fresh grad ka, in between jobs, or unhappy with your job right now, this is a video na I hope makakatulong sa inyo. Ang unang tanong ay, saan ba pwedeng maghanap ng trabaho? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there! Thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. This video is part of my Get Hired series in which I try to help you land your dream job. Now, if hindi niyo pa napapanood yung video sa playlist na ito, I'll link it sa baba and dito rin sa card dito sa taas. I already talked about a lot of things including answering job interview questions and writing your resume and stuff like that. Which I want to emphasize in this video kasi even before you try to find a job, ang una kong maipapayo sa inyo would be to beef up your resume. Magsulat na kayo ng resume ninyo, magsulat na kayo ng information about that. I-ready nyo na yan even before kayo maghanap. Kasi mas mahirap yung makahanap kayo ng trabaho pero hindi pa ready yung resume ninyo. Tapos mabigla kayo, tapos kung ano na lang yung isending nyo. And I've seen that happen a number of times na before sa ibang tao. Okay? So again, go ahead and write your resume first. If you don't know how to do that or if you want my tips, I will also link yung video right here. I talked about how to write your resume at yung resume no-nos. Watch those, write your resume, watch this video muna, balikan nyo na lang kapag ready na kayo with that. Okay? Now, the next question would be again, saan kayo hahanap ng leads? Saan ka hahanap ng trabaho? Now, I have 3 pieces of advice para sa inyo. Saan kayo maghahanap? Number 1, go to the net. When I say the net, I mean the internet. Bakit? Kasi ang internet ngayon would be a good resource for you guys. A lot of the companies, big or small, already post their job listings and yung mga requirements nila online. To the point na actually kahit sa Facebook makakita kayo ng mga job listings. So it's very important for you to stay up to date sa mga ganyang mga bagay. There are also a lot of free websites online like JobStreet, Caliber, JobsPH, at iba pa that you can use for free. Now, this is not a sponsored video. I'm just saying those things just to make suggestions. There are a bunch more. You can just type sa Google Jobs Philippines and these things would pop up. So you will need quite a bit of patience and a lot of time din sometimes to find kung ano yung perfect match for you. Pero if you know yung field na gusto nyo puntahan, kung meron kayong mga qualifications, mas madali rin yung process for you guys. Now, what do you do? Kung wala kayong internet sa bahay, you really have to sit, as in, siguro maybe an hour or so, look for leads. Huwag kayong hihinto sa isa lang. Okay? Ang suggestion ko would be, kung naghahanap kayo ng trabaho, lalo na kung fresh grad ka at wala masyadong experience, go and find maybe 5 to 10 na mga job positions na pwede nyong applyan. And then try for those 5 to 10. Kasi ang truth is, sa Pilipinas, marami kayong masyadong kalaban when it comes to positions. And whether sa government yan or sa private, marami kayong makakasabay. So, hindi lahat ng tao, automatic na yung una nilang in-applyan ay makakapasok din sila. So, make sure na ready kayo with that. And ito ay isang, parang ball game din to. Okay? You miss all of the shots that you don't take. Ano ibig sabihin? Kung meron kayong pagkakataon na mag-apply lang kayo. Hindi naman kailangan na makapasok kayo sa lahat ng mga trabaho na in-applyan ninyo. At kung hindi naman kayo makakapasok din, okay lang, just try and try again. Kasi kung nagsarado yung pinto na yun, ibig sabihin lang nun, may mas magandang pinto na naghihintay para sa inyo. Okay? Ang second way for you to find a job is to work. Now, work because of 2 things. Number 1, kasi when you work, okay, and kahit na hindi sa isang job or sa career na gusto nyo talaga, kung meron kayong work na ginagawa nyo lang ngayon just for you to have an income or habang naghihintay or for you to gain experience, that's a good way for you to actually develop yung inyong resume, to beef up yung experience ninyo, and to use that as a leverage para sa susunod ninyong posisyon. For example, kung kayo ay sabihin natin office administration graduate, okay? Pwede ka mag-start muna as staff sa isang maliit na opisina. Pwede ka mag-start na administrative assistant. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na ay habang buhay ka na magiging assistant. Pero yung experience na yan would actually help you to find a bigger job or bigger post pagdating sa future. Most qualifications, pag hindi entry-level position, would require you to have at least 3 to 5 years of experience sa same field. And in order for you to be qualified for that, meron talagang konting legwork at konting sakripisyo na ine-entail, lalo na kung fresh grad ka. Hindi naman lahat tayo makakuha ng posisyon na yung gusto talaga natin, or na madali, or na malaki agad ang sweldo. Okay? So, kung kailangan niyo magpasensya, yan talaga, bahagi talaga yan. Lalo na kung kayo nag-work sa gobyerno, comment nyo na lang sa baba, alam niyo yung sinasabi ko. Sometimes it will take you years. Pero ang importante dyan is if you focus and you are really sold sa ginagawa mo, pasensya lang talaga ang katapat. Now, bakit ganon din? Hindi lang naman yan dun sa mismong agency kung nasaan ka. Pwede kang tumingin sa ibang department, pwede kang magkaroon ng opening sa mga branches, pwede magkaroon ng pagkakataon yung boss mo to move to a different company, pero kung nagustuhan ka niya, pwede ka niyang i-invite na sumama sa kanya. I've seen that happen sa iba-ibang mga tao, and I've also had that experience before. So, just kung nasan man kayo ngayon, if you're working or not, or kung papasok pa lang kayo kahit sa entry-level position, remember na that is an opportunity. Don't waste it. Do your best, kasi that work can actually open a bigger door for you in the future. Now, yung second aspect ng work is just really legwork, as in grind. I've seen this happen din. Marami akong mga kaibigan who would do that. Like for example, if you're an engineer, what you could do would be to Google search yung mga firms na meron sa Pilipinas around you. And then just cold visit lang or cold call. Punta lang kayo doon, leave your resume. You can tell them, kahit wala pong opening ngayon, iwan ko na rin po baka sakali. I'm just really excited and eager to work sa firm ninyo. So kung meron po kayong opening kahit na hindi dun sa position na gusto ko right away, willing po ako to wait. And I've seen some of the people who are dear to me do that. Dahil gusto nila ng opportunity for a bigger job, they would accept roles na medyo mas mababa kaysa dun sa ina-aspire nila. Pero kasi mas madali kasi for people to remember you kung nandun ka na sa mismong opisina. Like for example, I have a cousin who actually worked sa isang shipping firm in order for him to be remembered pag meron ng mga biyahe kasi gusto niya maging seaman. So, ang ginawa niya, dun muna siya sa office, tumutulong muna siya doon, dun muna yung role niya. And then, ang magandang way doon would be, syempre kung may opening, maaalala siya ng HR kasi nandun na siya sa mismong kumpanya. So again, sometimes it will take you work. Now, I know medyo masakit sa pride minsan yung pupunta ka doon, alam niyo yun, nakabihis ka pa ng maganda just to hand your resume, tapos hindi ka naman sure kung babalik yun sa inyo. Pero again, sometimes it's a numbers game, odds game yan. Sa 100 sabihin natin na kinatok mo na pinto, one of those is bound to open for you. Okay? Now, number 3 na source ng job lead is network. So, net, work, and now network. This is actually the most viable option of the 3. Kasi kung meron kayong network of friends, workmates, mga professors from before, they will actually help you find a job or actually match a good job for you. Now, ano yung smart move when it comes to network? Here's the thing, okay? Every person that you encounter is an opportunity for you to learn and to teach. Lagi ko yan sinasabi sa mga estudyante ko. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Kahit sino, kahit maliliit na projects, do your best, be excellent at that kasi hindi mo alam kung sinong mata yung nakatingin sa inyo. Meron akong kapatid, ang nangyari was, isa sa mga professors niya when she was in college, actually remembered her after graduation and offered her a job. And that reason for that is because napatunayan niya, while she was still a student, na responsable siya, maaasahan siya, at gusto siyang katrabaho nitong professor na to. You can do that din, okay, sa inyong sariling network. Magpa-refer sa mga kaibigan, sa mga kapitbahay. Kasi kung mabait kayong bata, mayroon kayong potensyal, nakikita na masipag kayo, these people would actually remember you pagdating ng panahon. I call this the Joseph concept. Anong Joseph concept? Kasi in the Bible, if you know Joseph the Dreamer, ang nangyari sa kanya was, he was imprisoned wrongfully, napagbintangan siya ng kanyang amo. Now, habang nakakulong si Joseph, nakamit siya ng people who are close to the king. And tinulungan niya ito na ma-restore sa tamang posisyon. Pero ang hiningi niya lang would be, sana matandaan mo ko kapag bumalik ka na sa pabor ng hari. And yun din eventually nangyari. I know it took parang some years, pero ang nangyari was, nung umabot sa point na, ay kailangan ng king na mag-interpret ng dreams, naalala nitong tao na to si Joseph. Kasi way back nung nakakulong siya kasama si Joseph, natulungan siya nito. Yun yung sinasabi kong Joseph concept. Ibig sabihin, help other people, volunteer, do work, maghanap kayo ng opportunities for you to showcase your talents, for you to grow your talents. Kasi itong network ninyo of people would someday remember you kapag merong opportunities. I have experienced that a lot of times. Like, some of the doors that opened for me came from yung mga tita na na-meet ko once, meron na kaibigan, nanay ng kaibigan ko, or nanay ng estudyante ko dati, na naikwento ako or nakatrabaho ko yung anak nila or nakatrabaho ko sila once or twice. And so, pag merong mga opportunities, they remember me. So, hopefully, ganun din yung mangyari sa inyo. Kaya again, always look for that. Look at people as a way for you to improve yourself din. Not just to impress them, but to grow. Kasi kung makikita nila yung potential sa inyo, kapag merong opportunities, they would remember you. Yun ang importance ng network. Yung iba kasi laging pa-refer ng pa-refer. Pero, di ba, kahit ikaw naman yung kaibigan, kung magre-refer ka ng kaibigan, syempre isipin mo rin, karapat-dapat ba i-refer yung kaibigan ko? Kasi nalagay din naman ako sa ganung klaseng posisyon, di ba? Kasi kung kilala mo na yung kaibigan mo, tamad, or hindi naman responsable, mahihirapan ka i-refer siya sa trabaho. Kasi, kung ni-refer mo siya, ma-associate siya sa'yo, madadamay ka pa sa katamaran niya. Syempre, sasabihin ng mga tao, di ba, bakit mo pinasok yan dito, yung tamad-tamad pala? So, yun yung dahilan minsan kung bakit nahihirapan yung ibang tao na i-refer din tayo. So, ang totoong susi talaga dyan would be, whatever you're given, mga opportunities, maliliit or malalaki, make sure that you do your job excellently. Para pagdating ng panahon, these same people na nakakita sa inyo would remember you and would actually help you achieve your goals. So again, 3 things for you to find your next job. Number 1, look for something on the net. Number 2, be willing to do the work. And number 3, network. I hope matulungan kayo niyan, and I really wish you well sa inyong job search. Again, be prepared with your resume, be prepared with the entire process. I will try to make more videos sa Get Hired series na ito. I'll link everything din dito sa baba at doon sa taas. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell icon para hindi nyo ma-miss yung mga paparating pang mga videos. And if you meron kayong request regarding sa job search or kahit sa ibang mga aspeto na gusto nyo matutunan, comment nyo lang sa baba and ipipila ko yan para sa mga susunod na mga videos. Thank you guys, and if you want to reach out to me directly, you can go to www.facebook.com/teamlaika for more information. I also hold yung Get Hired seminar or series or workshop sa iba-ibang mga areas. If you want to invite me sa inyong school, institution, barangay, or anywhere else, you can also email me dito sa baba. Thank you guys, and again, as we always say in this channel, never stop learning. Aja, kaya niyan. I'll see you in the next video, and bye for now.